Hey kindergarten, it's Miss Taylor again. I wanted to talk to you today about our needs and wants and our writing assignment that goes with our needs and wants lesson when we read the story Alexander Who Used to Be Rich last Sunday. And we talked about, I wanted you to write some things on the back of your paper, some needs and some wants. So I hope you have some ideas because that's what good writers do. They come up with their ideas and they make notes and they study over them and then they begin to write. So our writing assignment, where we're going to be doing some writing today, is all about needs and wants. So now that you have your ideas up here of things you need or some things you want, now we can practice writing about them. So I need food. That was one of mine. And I wanted a trip to the beach. So that was my want. So in my picture, I need to make sure that I draw that. So in my picture, I put some food on one side and drew a line, and then drew my beach on the other side. So I labeled food here, so that means I need to label beach over here. And you can sound out those words, okay? They don't have to be perfect. You can ask your parents for help, but I really want you to try to sound them out first before you ask for help. Maybe you can sound them out and then they can show you the correct way and you can, fix it in your writing at a later time. So this is our pictures that are labeled. I don't want yours to look just like mine. I want you to pick your own need and your own want and draw those things and label them. At the bottom, I have written, I need food to eat. I want to go to the beach. So that is just the basic thing I want you to do is write something you need and something you want. Notice I used our capital letter, finger spaces, lower cases, punctuation. Don't forget to do that. So check over your writing. Yes, I have a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence. I used finger spaces. I used lower cases, and I included my punctuation at the ending. Now, to be able to check off some of the boxes in our rubric, other than capital and lower cases, finger spaces, punctuation, and all that, and my picture matches my writing, I wanted to be able to check off this one right here that I talked about last week. I can use descriptive words in my writing. This is where you jazz up your writing, remember? So, this was just my basic sentence. I need food to eat. I want to go to the beach. So on the back, and on the back of your paper, you can jazz it up a little. I wrote more, and I want you to write more than 2 sentences because you can. I wrote on the back, read with me if you want. I like to eat red apples and purple grapes. I want to go to a nice, warm beach and swim in the beautiful blue ocean. That is what I want you to do. I want you to jazz up your writing. How did I jazz up my writing? This is how. I didn't just write, I like to eat apples. What kind of apples did I write? That's right, red apples. It gives the reader something to visualize in their mind other than just an apple. So I want them to know I like red apples. Same thing with grapes. What kind of grapes? What kind? Use that word that tells what kind. Purple grapes, because I want my reader to know I wanted purple grapes. And then that way you can add better details in your pictures to match your words. That jazzed up your writing. I want to go to a nice warm beach. What kind of beach? I used the words nice and warm. I jazzed up my writing. I gave some descriptive words. I described what it looks like, what it feels like, what it might taste like. That's what I want you to do. I could have jazzed up this even more when I wrote, I like to eat red apples. I could have wrote, I like to eat red, juicy, tasty apples. That's adding more descriptive words than just the color. You can use words that describe what they look like, what they taste like, what they feel like in your writing. And I want to swim in the beautiful blue ocean. What kind of ocean? A beautiful and a blue ocean. I used two descriptive words there. So what descriptive words will you choose? I hope I get to see some of your writing samples. You can take some pictures and send them to me on Dojo. And maybe you could do something for me. Could you circle, whoop, not that word, circle your descriptive words. Which words did you choose to describe things? Like I chose the word red for apples. I chose the word purple for grapes. I chose the words nice and warm for the beach. And I chose the word beautiful and blue for the ocean. So see if you can't find some descriptive words to think about to put in your writing this time. I'd love to see them in your pictures. I love the pictures I got last week. They were so awesome. You guys are doing such a great job working at home. Keep up the good work. So that is all for our writing lesson that goes with Alexander, who used to be rich last Sunday. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.